Hello everyone. I am Siddharth Metha, mentor at Career Launcher, and I have with me Aryan Saraf, who has secured All India rank of 9 in the AILET exam, on the top of his achievement in CLAT also, which is AIR 297 in CLAT. So here we are with Aryan, and we want to listen from Aryan how he prepared for the exams and what is his feeling like when he saw that AIR 9 in the AILET exam. So all this from Aryan. So Aryan, let us start. First and
Yes, of
foremost,
course.
congratulations for this wonderful achievement. All India rank 9. It is dream of many people to see their rank in a single digit in any competitive exam. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
Right. So Aryan, tell me, when you came out of the AILET exam, were you expecting such kind of result?
So I knew it went better than CLAT, but I wasn't expecting AIR 9. So yeah, I can't exactly say I was expecting that high of a rank. Hmm.
All right. So
I'm
of course, yeah. Tell me, please.
so I'm just saying I'm happy with my rank. That's about it. I didn't expect this high, obviously, but I'm grateful for what I did get.
Right. Let's talk about your preparation a bit because the end result is only of what you prepare, and I'm sure
Yes,
that
sir.
you must put in a lot of effort. So when did you start your preparation for these exams?
So I gave a mock in 11th just to see if I had the aptitude for the exam, and I joined Career Launch in 12th. I did critical reasoning and English comprehension as practice, and aside from that, I kept on giving mocks. I think that was the most important part. I kept giving career launcher mocks and seeing where I was going wrong. I could have done more GK, but I mean, no point in regretting that now. Hmm.
Right. Of
That's about
course.
it, sir.
So you said that you have been preparing for past 1 year or so, 10 months or so in the class. When you entered class 12th, you started your preparation.
Yes, sir. Hmm.
So tell me, let me first talk about your preparation for CLAT and AILET together, and then we will move to the AILET exam in particular because most of the things are common in both the exams. Both the
Yes,
exams
sir.
are reading and reasoning based with a level of GK. Quant is not there in AILET. In CLAT there is, but little bit of quant. So most of the part is common in both the exams, anyways. So let us talk about your preparation part first. So when you started your preparation, uh, what was the feeling like? What was were you hoping that you will be able to do so well in the exams after 10 months time?
So, okay, so I had the burden of expectations because the person who was mentoring me, he got the AIR 81, Atulya Gupta, sorry. He was from CL as well.
Okay.
And I wanted to perform as well because you want to perform to those expectations, right? You want to be that good. And I couldn't do that in CLAT. So I'm glad I changed that in AILET at least. Uh, I was going off the premise key since CLAT is based on reading. And the one thing I was always good at is reading and going through tons of books in a day. So I was hoping my aptitude suits this paper. And that happened. Luckily, the pattern for AILET changed as well. So it was more appropriate for my taste. Honestly, luck played a major part. I'm sure my hard work was
Oh,
also a
great.
factor, but yeah,
Of course. So
50-50.
that is your modesty that luck played its part. Of course, luck plays its part everywhere. We are not denying that, but hard work also is very, very important. You talked about that you always enjoyed reading. So when did you start reading? From early days or early school days? When did you start reading?
So nursery prep. I, I I wasn't very good at making friends, so I would just read all day. And that's the one thing which helped me because I truly believe this test is aptitude based. If you're good at reading, if you're good at comprehension, you're gonna do well. If you're in ninth or 10th and thinking of taking up CLAT, start reading now. Improve your reading speed. That's the best thing you can do. Because in the end, that's what matters. The more questions you attempt, ending में you can't get 100% accuracy. So your attempts will matter more. If you attempt 140, you have a much higher chance of getting in than if you attempt takes with us. So yeah,
Oh, very, very, very insightful thing that you said, and you said it in a very casual manner. But we believe what you said is right, that the attempts matter more. Of course, accuracy is important, but as Aryan is pointing out, if you're attempting 140, then automatically you are at a better pedestal than the others. Of course, accuracy will matter. It doesn't mean that out of 140 you get 50% wrong. But yeah, attempt keeps you in the hunt, and that comes through reading. But Aryan, tell me one thing: you have been you were fortunate enough to be exposed to the reading in the earlier parts or during your school days. Most
yes
of
sir.
the people are not. So what do you suggest to them? How can they build their interest in reading in next 5 6 months? Because not many days are left for the CLAT 23 exam. So what do you suggest? How can they pick up reading as a habit?
Honestly, sir, going off career launchers recommendations, go through Bertrand Russell books, other authors which you enjoy. The more you read, the better your reading speed will get. And when you start to read more, you start to comprehend more of it. And over time, it's easier for you to pick up keywords and stuff like that, which is more important in the exam, especially in a test like AILET, which going from this year's patterns will have 5 6 paragraphs. You need to attempt more and you need to fast. And for that, you need to comprehend faster. So, yeah, just start reading. Just get your hands on anything you can and start right now. Yeah, because you can't do it in a day,
Another
right? You
very
can't.
important. Yeah. So Aryan has told us another very important point, which I also believe as a faculty, as a mentor, that start reading from the field that you like. I mean, you can just start reading. If you like sports, pick up a book from sports. Start reading articles from sports, and then slowly the interest will begin. So you will read more diverse topics. So Aryan, when we talk about preparation, I'm sure there must be few issues in your during your preparation also, which made you feel that maybe you will not be able to crack this exam. Maybe these are your weak areas. Any weak areas that you are?
So GK, no matter what I did, I was never good enough at GK, and I just thought I will make up for that with the other sections that worked out in AILET, not as much in CLAT. So I should have probably done more GK. But GK is a better section for people struggling in English or critical reasoning. It's much more difficult because often you don't even know where you're going wrong. So yeah, ending my, as I said, aptitude matters. If your thinking aligns with what the examiner who made the paper, like if your thinking aligns with them, you're going to be in the perfect position. So yeah,
Great.
GK was a weak
You
section for
you
me.
you. Yeah. Okay. So what were your sources of preparing for GK?
Sir, honestly, I think Manthans are more than enough. Like, I didn't even touch a newspaper. That's my mistake. But even with Manthans, I sailed through CLAT and AILET mocks the entire year. And the paper GK was all right. It wasn't phenomenal, but then my preparation wasn't phenomenal. That's more on me than Manthans or any other source of GK. So, yeah, I think newspaper and Manthan is more than enough.
Let us talk about the mocks. You talked about mock that you used to write mocks. How many mocks you must have taken during the entire period, CLAT and AILET combined?
Sir, 25, 30, 35 at the most.
30,
I
around
just kept
30
giving on
we
the
will
weekly
take.
mocks we got. Yes, sir.
Okay. So and what how should it be people how should people analyze mocks? Any insight on that? How important is analysis according to you?
So honestly, I think preparation and attempting the mock is more important because a lot of people get very tempted while doing the GK part. Thodi cheating kar dete hai, 2 marks, 3 marks, and that hamstrings you in the actual paper. You need to give it with the proper mindset ki I will not cheat, even if I get 85 marks, even if I get less than my classmates who are also giving the same mock, because the marks you get in the mock do not matter. The marks you get in CLAT and AILET matter. So yeah, I feel attempting it is important, and afterwards you need to analyze where you're going wrong. If you're going wrong in the specific sort of question, you need to fix that part. Like for example, in English ke tones, they would ask you what is the tone of this passage. I would keep going wrong. So over time, I just kept analyzing what was wrong with my mindset in attempting those questions, and that helped. So yes, sir.
Now let's talk about the AILET exam in particular. Uh, Firstly, any specific preparation for AILET that you did apart from CLAT?
So to be honest, after CLAT, I moved around for 4 days. I was feeling horrible, so I could barely study. After that, I just did a lot of syllogisms and uh, analytical questions. So I practiced a fair bit of logical. About aside from that, not much else. Yeah.
All right.
So
But you that means you were lucky this time because syllogisms appeared a lot in this paper.
yes, sir. I practiced like 250 syllogisms ke questions, and next year 25 syllogisms came in the test. That's what I'm saying. I'm very grateful. I worked hard, I know, but luck also played a
Great.
part, and I will always be grateful for that. Because I know some of my friends were brighter than me. They worked harder than me. In the end, that small sliver which makes all the difference. That's luck. So I don't think I'm very good or I'm very great or my advice matters. In the end, luck played a part. They could have been sitting next to you right now. They deserve to because they worked harder than me. I'm just very grateful I got the opportunity.
Excellent perspective, Aryan, and I really like your modesty and honesty. Tell me, after 297 rank in CLAT, were you happy? Were you disappointed? What was it like when the CLAT answer key came a week before?
So when I gave the exam, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Even if I don't get Bangalore, at least I will get Hyderabad. And then I'm like, chalo, Hyderabad nahi mila, Kolkata is guaranteed. At least I will be top 200. It's something to brag about. And then AIR 297. I didn't even get top rank in my state. JNK domicile rank 4. So I was just like, never mind. Might have to adjust for this. Jodhpur isn't so bad after all, right? It's not Hyderabad, it's not top 3, but it's something. Luckily, I don't have to go to Jodhpur. It's a wonderful state, don't get me wrong. So yeah, I was a bit sad, and I just wanted to give AILET because I had nothing to lose at that point, right? Everything to gain and nothing to lose. So yeah, it worked out.
So one very, very important thing that I want to talk about, and this will benefit a lot of students. So CLAT, according to you, was bit disappointment for you. What you expected and what you got to 297
Yes.
rank, which of course is anyways a very good rank, but nevertheless it depends upon the preparation of the person. So according to you, you didn't perform that well in CLAT. What happens with many students is that they feel demotivated after that. And how did you manage to focus in the for the next exam, which was a week from the CLAT exam? How did you manage to keep yourself focused and motivated?
So I'm sorry if this is a bit presumptive, but I think for a lot of people, when we build up these exams in our head for 2-3 years, we need to score well, we need to be in the top 100. We attach so much importance to it. It becomes a matter of self worth. This is an arbitrary test. It's based on luck. And ending my, we think it defines our intelligence. It defines every part of us. So when CLAT went, it didn't go well. I was sad, but I knew it's not a blemish on my personality. It's not a blemish on my intelligence. Ending my, it's an arbitrary test. Luck wasn't on my side, but that's fine. AILET might be on my side, might as well give my best effort. So this is the cheesiest advice ever, but don't take it too hard. It's not a mark on your character or a mark on how intelligent you are. So yeah, just put in your best effort and hope for the best. That's all you can do. There's nothing else to say.
Listening to you, this question came in my mind. From where did you get this positivity? Is it from your parents, or you look very mature for your age, the way you talk and the way you are handling the things, perspective on whatever you have got and hard work. Who is your mentor?
Uh, so I Oh, okay. Atulya Gupta. I keep mentioning his name, but he helped me out a lot. He would just say, every day, I'm like, okay, Atulya, today I have done this. Tomorrow I will do this. And he would be like, study more. Why can't you put in 8 hours a day? Why can't you put in 10 hours a day? And he got AIR 81 in CLAT, AIR 61 in AILET. And he has never bragged about it. And honestly, I was very inspired by him. I want to be that humble. I want to be that good. I'm not, but I want to be that decent of a person. He just giving in so many hours for a random 12th and helping them out. 5 years from now, I hope somebody else also mentions me in their interview. This person helped me out. I wish I could do that. Yeah.
You are phenomenal in terms of your attitude, and I think that is what, from what I understand it, you in the last 10-15 minutes, it is because of your attitude that you are enjoying this success. This comes in the sort of blessings to those who are very positive in their life and look the things in right perspective. Are any mention about career launcher, any teacher, or anything that you held, or any
Uh,
feedback that you will like to give so that we can work on it for the next year?
so, first of all, I'm very grateful to Kandar Prai sir and Muhammad Arif sir because I'm very lazy. I'm just like, I will just do the notes. I don't need to attend the classes. But Muhammad Arif sir made legal aptitude so interesting. I wanted to attend. I wanted to hear his tidbits. I wanted to hear his comments, just him joking around. And Kandar Prai sir with the singing and bursting into songs and being so energetic. Everybody was happy. Everybody wanted to attend. I'm the sort of person who's reluctant. I'm hesitant. I don't want to put in the effort. But when we have teachers like that, you want to put in the work. You want to make them happy. You want to answer in class. And ending with that is 90% of the equation, aside from luck. So yeah. Aside from that, sir, I'm sorry. This might be a bit rude, but I think sometimes we are a bit too hasty to discard certain students. A friend of mine was rejected entry into Star Batch, but they got AIR 311 for CLAT and 150 for AILET. They're absolutely brilliant. It's just sometimes we think some students aren't good enough, and when you tell somebody you're not good enough for the top batch, they might think, oh, I'm not good enough, but they didn't take it to heart. And sometimes I think we're a bit too hasty with that. But aside from that, I think CL is doing wonderfully. It's probably the dominant institute right now, and for good reasons. Yeah.
Aryan, we will keep this in mind. Of course, of course, we know that when there is any bifurcation like stars, so there will be few who feel demotivated. But absolutely, you
So
are
I'm
right.
so sorry if it came across
We
rude.
can be
I'm
more
so
empathetic, but we can be more empathetic towards that. Yeah, we will definitely see what can be done. Aryan, thank you so much giving your time, and I wish you all the best. We wish you all the best from Career Launcher, and hopefully you will carry on the good work that you have done so far. Thank you so much.
So it was a pleasure. And thank you for this opportunity. Thanks a lot. I'm very grateful. Yeah, that's
Okay.
about it. Uh,
चलो
has
ठीक
this
है
ended?
आर्यन, then we will end
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.